Welcome back. It sure seemed like it wanted to rain. I'm glad it didn't, at least yet here in Rhinelander, because we had our Weather Watchers barbecue last hour and it stayed dry for us. But it looks like it wants to rain. Pretty dark skies across Rhinelander right now. Temperatures holding the upper 60s, 67 degrees. Southwest winds at 10 miles per hour. That dew point beginning to creep up there. It is a touch on the humid side this afternoon. And unfortunately for the weekend, it may be a little bit more humid, but certainly not very hot outside. Where it is raining, down towards central Wisconsin, the rain snuck as far north as about the Highway 64 corridor. Even had some reports of sprinkles up by Tomahawk, but the bulk of the rain is going to remain towards central Wisconsin, especially south of Wisconsin Rapids and the Plover area down into Adams County. That is where we're going to see some heavier rain already working into Juneau and western Adams County. For the Northwoods, if you're looking at the radar, there are some thunderstorms rumbling across Lake Superior. These storms heading towards the southeast, and quite a bit of lightning with these storms, still mostly over the open waters of Lake Superior. But I think as we head into this evening, after sunset, we're going to lose the energy in the atmosphere across northern Wisconsin. So as these storms sink southward, I think most of this activity will begin to weaken and then eventually dissipate. We'll still see at least a slight chance for a shower here across the Northwoods, but I don't think we're going to see much in the way of widespread rain. Current temperatures holding the upper 60s in Eagle River, 71 up into the Land O'Lakes area, 65 though in Merrill, 64 in Wausau. And notice as you head southward, a little bit cooler, 62 down in Stevens Point. That's where the rain has been pretty much all day long. High temperature in Rhinelander today up to 71 degrees, 56 the low this morning. Certainly not as cold as the last couple of nights. No precipitation here in town, but again, just south of town is where there's been some rain all today. Tropical storm Erica, still an underachiever out in the Caribbean, now just south of the island of Hispaniola. This is going to start to head towards the west-northwest, and right now the storm generally trending westward, but only wind speeds of around 50 miles per hour. This has been a big rainmaker for areas like Puerto Rico and off towards the east in the Leeward Islands. But as the storm heads towards the northwest, it's going to encounter two things. Shear in the atmosphere, a lot of different wind directions, also a lot of landmass. The island of Hispaniola, very mountainous. So the storm system, as it heads towards the northwest and maybe over Cuba, could actually go into a tropical depression. But as it emerges out the other side of Cuba and into the Straits of Florida, that's where we could see strengthening as we head into the second half of the weekend. And then gradually the storm turns towards the northeast. Right now, computer models taking a landfall somewhere on the west side of Florida, but still a lot of unknowns with where the storm will be and just how strong it will be when it emerges into the western Gulf early next week. Temperatures tonight down into the mid-50s, couple rain showers tomorrow, more sunshine by the afternoon, quiet day. Temperatures returning to the mid-70s. 7-day forecast brought to you by Northwoods Furniture Gallery. Not bad. 80 on Sunday, mostly sunny skies. A little bit warm, a little bit humid next week, especially Monday, Tuesday. Temperatures in the low to mid-80s. Welcome back today. A flashback at this afternoon, and you know what? Almost a perfect match of yesterday afternoon, minus the widespread rain showers. Just a couple sprinkles out there this afternoon. That was about it, but plenty of clouds. No sunshine at all here in Rhinelander, and just another cold, dreary day. The good news is this is the last of it. We'll see some improvement heading into tomorrow and by Thursday. Current temperature holding at 56 degrees, down from 57 at the last hour. Northwest winds at 7 miles per hour. That's the biggest difference that we're seeing so far late this afternoon. Those winds really beginning to lighten up and the pressure beginning to rise. That is good news because an area of low pressure that's giving us all this cloud cover, all this cold weather is starting to depart the region. And with rising pressure means high pressure moving into the region. That generally means nicer weather. But for now, everyone on the chilly side. 56 degrees in Rhinelander, 55 in Eagle River, 54 now in Land O'Lakes, 56 out in Antigo, 57 in Phillips, 59 Diamond Lake, 57 in Mosney, and 57 down in Stevens Point. Wind speeds have begun to lighten up. That's good news. Now we just have to lose the cloud cover, and I think we're going to keep the clouds around for a good portion of tonight, maybe even into tomorrow morning. And then finally, see this big batch of real estate out here across western Wisconsin through Minnesota and Iowa. That moves eastward for tomorrow. We'll finally see some more sunshine, at least by the midday tomorrow, if not by the afternoon. High today, 57 degrees. Mark that down as a new record cold high for Rhinelander. Previous record, 58 degrees, set back in 1940. Yesterday, we couldn't quite hit a record, even though it was colder than today. Today, we finally have something to show for all this cold weather. 50 the low, and just 2 years ago today. And in fact, the last time we hit 90 degrees, 92 back in 2013 on this date. And just a few more years ago than that, 34 back in 2008. So some recent records there. No precipitation officially in Rhinelander, but there have been some reports of a trace of rain, a couple hundredths of an inch of rainfall from a couple passing rain showers from today. Area of low pressure that's causing all of this misery, I guess you could say, moving off towards the east. High pressure, that's where you see all that clear skies out across the Great Plains. That moves eastward as we head into tomorrow. That means more sunshine and some warmer temperatures. But for the rest of tonight, Futurecast keeping the clouds pretty tight across the Northwoods. 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, still dealing with partly to mostly cloudy skies, but by the noon hour, we begin to clear things out, and by tomorrow afternoon, looking at mostly sunny skies, and the skies really begin to clear out as we head into tomorrow night. Pinpoint forecast temperatures tomorrow back into the 60s for many locations, maybe even approaching the upper 60s, 67 Newwald as well as Leona, 68 Eagle River, 68 out in Rhinelander and other locations across the Northwoods, 70 in Park Falls, 70 out in Winter. Rest of tonight, temperatures dipping back into the upper 40s. Watch out for areas of patchy fog tomorrow. A great day. We'll see some more sunshine, especially by the afternoon. Highs topping out in the upper 60s. 7-day forecast brought to you by Northwoods Furniture Gallery. Mid-70s, mostly sunny skies on Thursday. Chance for rain returns on Friday. Temperatures remaining in the 70s through this weekend. Welcome back. Beautiful sunset coming in from Little St. Germain Lake. Tom Schwartz capturing this picture. Beautifully illuminated sky. Nice reflection out on the water. Thanks, Tom, for the pic. Weather photo, WJFW.com is where you can send all your weather photos. Today, at least now, grab the umbrella if you're heading out the door. Strange weather continues. We're talking about liquid precipitation through tonight. Now, the good news is temperatures remain above freezing. We will be looking at another round of rain again Thursday afternoon through the evening. Maybe some snow showers for Thursday night. A little bit too early to say if we'll see much in the way of accumulations at this point. Not looking very promising. And if you are looking for some changes to this overall warm weather pattern, look no further than this weekend. Still a lot of question marks with how the weather will turn out for this weekend. But what looks a little bit more certain is by next week, trending a little closer to average as far as temperatures are concerned. Not as cold as where we should be this time of the year, but certainly cooler than what we're dealing with. Right now, more of an October-like weather pattern. Rain moving into the region. A band of rain stretching from about Antigo to about Tomahawk, westward across the Highway 8 corridor across southern Price County. Not raining yet here in Rhinelander, and what you're seeing up north across Vilas County not hitting the ground as well. This rain is projected to continue to move across the Northwoods throughout the rest of this evening. Then maybe a little bit of a break, and then more rain will fill back in across the region later on this evening and early on tonight. All this rain activity will wrap up after midnight, and by daybreak tomorrow, look forward to a dry start. Now, the good news is this will all be liquid precipitation and not freezing to the ground. Now, that is a bad situation when you have freezing rain or freezing drizzle, but air temperatures well above freezing right now, and this will be the case for the rest of this evening and tonight. So no worry about freezing rain or freezing drizzle, but we could see a couple of slick spots out on the roads. Colder temperatures the last couple of weeks put a little bit of frost into the ground, so untreated surfaces like sidewalks, driveways, might be a little bit slippery for tonight. High today, 40 degrees, 34 the low this morning. Way above average on both ends. This is getting to be a broken record as far as the warmth that we've been sustaining over the last week or so. No rainfall yet here in Rhinelander, but that changes heading into this evening. It's a little compact storm system now located across Minnesota, slides overhead heading into tonight. This is Storm 1. Storm 2 arrives on Thursday. That's actually making landfall right now out across the Pacific Northwest. That'll be in here by Thursday afternoon. But for the rest of tomorrow, we'll deal with some clouds, maybe some sunshine through the midday before clouds thicken up once again heading into tomorrow. Dry through tomorrow night. Then as we progress into Thursday, it looks like Thursday afternoon into the evening, we'll see our next chance for rain moving back into the region. Rest of tonight, though, temperatures remaining above freezing, so no worry about freezing rain or freezing drizzle. Tomorrow, highs near 40. Some sunshine through the midday hours. 7-day forecast brought to you by Northwoods Furniture Gallery. Slight chance for a rain shower late in the day on Saturday, changing over to a rain-snow mix by Sunday, and cooler into next week, but still above average for this time of the year with highs in the mid-30s. Lane?
Hey, snow.